Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Purplatypus is the name. Welcome to the tickle fight of the century. Today, we are going to be showing you my win versus Miss Tickle on stream. Now, this is the team I used. This is the formation I used as well. This was the second time I fought the boss, not the first. So I did have a bit more experience in the video that you're watching, but it still took me several attempts to beat them for the second time. Kind of trying to refine the strategy, see if there's different things I could do. You know, when is it okay to take risks? When is it not okay to take risks? But I wanted to show you guys my team really quick. That way you can see their awakenings and whatnot, and then you can see what units I'm using, and then we'll check the equipment here. You'll see the skills and stuff in combat, so I'm not too concerned there. But we'll just take a look at the accessories. Dragon Scarf on Gilderoy, Warding Charm, Wisdom Bangle, Wisdom Cuffs. I think this increases his healing, which is why I have it, but I'm not 100% sure. Dragon Scarf 3 on Scarecrow, probably the most important unit on my team. Camilla is mostly just there to break things. She doesn't do much damage, but she's not bad. Primrose, Sage's Brooch, which I believe is the experience one, so that one can absolutely be removed, but that's what I did have on. Beastly Scarf 3 on Ashlyn. I actually think this is kind of important because he is the only person on the team that can't be healed by Theo because he's in the same row as Theo. So having having him have his own passive healing, especially using in the back to heal it faster, I think is kind of nice. It just helps keep him topped off on turns, but you're not bringing Ashlyn in that much. He's pretty terrible at breaking things. He's mostly there for damage. Violet just entered, you know, basically because she's not awakened 3, she's missing a lot of HP, so just having more of the HP stuff there. And then there we go, we got Lynette with physical belt because she does do a lot of physical damage in this, but that could probably be changed anyway. So the equipment is not like all that important, but this is the team I use. This is the team I'm probably going to keep using for a while unless I get a few other characters leveled up, in which case I might try them out. But really quick before we jump into the live stream portion of the fight that I did, it's a pretty long fight, but a few things that may not be super clear because they were kind of already understood by me in the chat that I'm not sure if we discuss about the mechanics of the fight. This will be a little bit of spoilers, and if you want to figure out the fight for yourself, so keep that in mind. But the fight starts, right? You're going through stuff. On turn 2, the front 2 ladies will always do physical counter stance, and then I don't know exactly when they do it after that. It's not like every other turn, but it's close. You kind of just get a vibe of when they're going to. Like after they break, sometimes they'll do it versus, but like I know on turn 2 they do it, and when you see that they have priority over you, sometimes is like about half the time they're going to be using physical counter stance. So playing around that is pretty important. As you get the enemy's shields down, the second ad, which, so there's the blonde lady up front, and then there's the other lady that's up front. She will always prioritize repair shields over anything else in the fight, any other move, if the shields of Tickle are below, I believe it's below 6. Anything below 6, she's going to recover 3 shields too. So that's pretty important. It's pretty nice for helping that person waste their turns. And then as the fight continues and you slowly start to chip them down and you get to just Tickle, near the end of the fight, she will she's going to go into this mode at about, I don't know, 40% HP-ish. It's actually really nice if you break her right before that, and then you get a full turn of damage to get her pretty low. But she's going to go into like last stand stance, which will take her shields no matter where they're at and put it to 7. And you can only break those shields with critical hits. That is pretty rough to do. However, if you know it's coming up and you're pretty confident that it's coming up, you could use Ashlyn has an AoE crit buff for the team. Scarecrow has his own personal crit buff for the team, so you can kind of prepare for it. But it's not that bad when she does it. She kind of has a bunch of weak attacks when she's alone, but then she has one super powerful attack that I don't worry about trying to break. I just kind of, you'll see, I mostly just, instead of trying to break her before she does that super attack, I plan ahead of time to tank that super attack, and then I purposely don't break her. I get her down to 1 shield, And then when she gets ready to do the super attack the second time, then I will break her. Then I will go explode. Then it resets the timer on that attack for the second time. But yeah, that's basically the info on the fight. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Thank you so much. Purplatypus is Purplatypus. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. The Tickle Arena, don't fuck around. My team was Mabel, Lucetta, Teresa, Ramona, Viola, Ashlyn, Mina, Cedric. That team is very budget. I beat it and did the refight just to get rid of the ding exclamation point. That's what I'm trying to do. It's Tickle. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's see if I still remember how to do this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this thing. Let's go. It was freaking hard, but I used defensive dancers instead of my Lynette to survive. Yeah, that's a Mabel, Lucetta, Ramona, Mina. Is it Menno or Mina? And Cedric. It's like 5 are 4 stars. Better to get tickled on stream. Yep. So you're gonna Awakening. You're gonna Torch, even though it sucks. I mean, you could Fool Gore. Is it that bad? I don't think it's that bad. It was where you Desperate Resolve for way longer. Physical counter stance, yeah. Saw Kage streaming this the other day. Is it the arena mode? There is no arena mode. This is just they added an arena where you fight super bosses, basically. And then when you beat the boss, you unlock the character for your account. And then you could redo the fight to grind resources for that character. All right, so this is 4, 5, 6. Do I want to break her? She increases everyone's physical attack and elemental attack, but is it that big of a deal? I mean, I guess I'd rather just avoid it, huh? This is where we Warriors waltz as well. And hopefully Primrose doesn't die. She's had a habit of dying a lot recently. This does increase her own defense, though, which is pretty good. It literally ended with only Ashlyn alive, and he killed her with a True Strike. That's the way every fight should end, is Ashlyn doing all the heavy lifting. Alright, so we're going to switch you back out. You're going to Paralyzing Thrust. I don't care if, they counterattack. I'm going to be honest with you. You are blinded, though. You're blinded because we took you out. That's reasonable. Why are we doing an AoE attack? Because it's more total boss damage than the single target nukes. We did get paralysis, too. I mean, that's pretty nice. Alright, so you come back. You do more Esoteric Cure. Let's max it out. You do more Desperate Resolve. We probably shouldn't have used any BP for anything else. I think this is safe. We're playing a little risky because I've beaten the fight before now. But we definitely could be in trouble here if they chain Windblade, kill Scarecrow. But he only died from like 40 HP. Like, if you actually looked, he was actually almost alive. But sometimes you just play risky to speed up the fight. Super close, though. Wink. At least this, now you get back out of the fight, though. You don't need to relaunch the game, luckily. Maybe... No, you probably Desperate Resolve the first turn. Unless you don't. Let's try mixing up the strategy a little bit. Let's see if we Desperate Resolve on turn 2 instead. You can quit the fight after you beat the fight once. Then and the flee button becomes a back button. Yeah, that is scary, but I think we're still fine. It does make her blinded, which is definitely a downside, though. And so it may not be worth it, but this is why you kind of experiment. Oh, and then I accidentally did the physical counter stance attack. That doesn't matter. We're just here to see if what Tilkin does. She does a stunning strike. No, so we're fine there, actually. That's perfect. That's actually like a perfect opening. I think that works just fine. Awesome. All right, so we got this. I think I like that intro a bit more. It's a little more aggressive, but I think you could get RNG down, but if you get RNG down on the first turn of the fight, it's not hard to back out. And it helps break them all more. I don't like her being blinded. That might be enough downside to avoid it, though. We'll see. And sometimes they still do the 1 and 4 and hit the characters that you want. It's kind of like a max stake aim here. It's a good hit, but it's not scary. You may be ready, but you're already dead. This could be a turn where we bring Lynette up, but this is like a good turn to bring Primrose up, potentially, but then someone might just die. I could just pretend Primrose isn't in the fight as well and probably do fine. Double break. I don't even know if I want that, but here we are. I still like this. The physical defense up is actually pretty nice. Losing the taunt is pretty scary, but with the healing, I think we're fine. Actually, you just Esoteric Cure, but you do want a Desperate Resolve, level 3, I think. Shield Repair, because she's below 6, that's pretty good. So only one of them did the physical counter stance. Using her SP is really bad in that way, so I might want to not do that again in the future. I might want to switch out Lynette. Because that does take 32. It's actually more expensive than her good abilities. Well, almost. They will have to be careful about breaking TIKILEN. I would prefer not to. Oh, she just said assault readiness even without being broken. That's interesting. That's 4. I don't want to break her this turn, so let's do a master cheer. Yeah, this is good for now. Ooh, physical counter stance. I wasn't paying attention. I think we're fine, but it's still scary. Oh, she didn't do the shield repair. That could be a downside, actually, but we've only got enough for 1 juice this turn. Or maybe you Desperate Resolve, and then you do a full big one next turn. They're all going to be broken. I think this is fine. It is fun to break a different character for each of the 3 attacks. You do the arrow. I think you debilitate. Everyone's at full HP, but I do need to heal next turn for sure. Good hit. Great hit. We're going to keep you up front, and you're going to go ahead and target her with anti-attack. You're going to go in the back because you're out of SP. And go ahead and do a masterful cheer. Do a big masterful cheer, even. Ooh, we're dead. How do we die so fast there? I guess it's because we broke them all at the same time. So I don't think we could win this fight with him dead. But we could try. And you might as well. Yeah, I think breaking them all at the same time. I think using Gilderoy to do his AoE poke is actually negative. I want physical attack up. Oh, this is physical attack and physical defenses. I actually don't even care about that. We could do Scarecrow here. But he might just get owned. Now we have to worry about the physical counter stance. We didn't have to when we had Gilderoy up, but now that we have to. We're probably going to lose at the last 20% of the fight, if I had to guess. This guy's really fucking me up right now. So we're going to go for the double steady shot. We're just going to go to kill this thing, hopefully instead right now. We need more juice. She's doing the physical counter stance, and that's going. We're not doing our AoE that I would like to do. And we got one. I wonder if she'll ignore her turn to heal her ally. Four, 8, 9, 10, 11 brings her down to 5. So if she can break her turn, she will. Let's try it. She does do the shield repair. She really, really likes that shield repair. That's wonderful news. I guess you just start spell songing because you are getting juice back. I think you might as well do a charge this. Very weird turn for us, but I'm down with it. Good hit. I'll bring Camilla up when I can break them both in a turn. Let's do a double wide burst. That's 1, 2 each. Then we do a true volley. I know, yeah, I've beaten the fight before. Spell Song is too expensive for what we're getting. So that'll break the front lady, but not break the back. And then everyone else should be fine. And then we'll break Tilkin next turn. All right, now they're both going to be broken. So I want to do a full shower. I want to do a full lacerating arrow. I kind of want to do a flurry of arrows. This is lame, but what we really need is Esoteric Cure on Camilla. Oh, but you can't because you go before her. Man, that it's really fucked up that she doesn't have it. Sorry, let's go ahead and target you. Then we'll go ahead and do a true strike. And then... Shit, do the Warrior's Waltz. I'll take more defense. Good hit. So we're safe this turn. You want to do an esoteric cure, and you're gonna do a. And just do a warrior's waltz. We're gonna run out of time to do those later. Oh, she didn't do her physical counter stance. That's pretty nice. All right, so you just do the shower of arrows right now because our goal is to kill her. I mean, Spell Song is good. It does lower her defense. I still think we're going to lose in the last 20% of Tilken's HP when we have to get crits, and then she starts doing big attacks. If we don't, it'll be close. I think we save this now. I think we just attack this turn. You just I really do want you to die. Let's try to guarantee that. With a true strike finale if they're not dead. Oh, physical counter stance. I did not see that. How did I not see the physical counter stance? I swear she wasn't even going first. So we might just be toast here. That was pretty bad on me, my part. Let's get her attack down. All right, not as bad. Keep esoteric curing. We never want to run out. This is fine. Now, do you do a full... I mean, the Warrior's Waltz will be really good next turn. I want him to stay in the back to get more SP this turn. So I think I'm going to re-up our anti-attack. Just make sure we keep it down. No downside to that, I think. But Primrose goes first next turn. So I actually do want you guys in front. You actually will go before Primrose. So we can actually keep you in the back. Right? If we switch you, do you go before Primrose? You go after Primrose too. Probably because she has a speed buff. Alright, so you're just going to do a double sturdy shot then. You just attack. There we go. Let's try to get some good damage here. Not here, but like next turn here. And so now we could use the Warrior's Waltz. Now you could use a full True Strike. Wonderful ability, by the way. Now, is she going to lower her shield thing right now? Or is it next? Might as well. I'm going to re-up the anti-attack. Esoteric Cure can never run out. She did do one last chance, damn it. I wasn't quite ready for that. I must have got her HP down a little bit lower than I want. So this is the part that will decide if we lose the fight next turn. Ashlyn is very slow. Hey, that was really good though. That attack was stunning. I know losing a guaranteed crit for that might be bad, but I'm not sure. Oh, why didn't she get her juice? Thought she would get juice there. Someone dies here guaranteed, right? You think we just absorb this attack? She goes last. I mean, someone dies here. Maybe two people. I think we basically try to keep Scarecrow safe through this attack. One crit. Goodbye, Primrose. Man, this part of the fight is so unfun. How long is everyone's healing up for? Scarecrow has no healing. You know what? Fuck it. We're risking it. We're risking it. Well, we got punished. We got punished. I mean, now at this point, maybe we wait till she's about to boost again, right? Let's just do it when she's about to burst again. And then we'll interrupt her attack. Like, we're not in desperate need right now. I'll just debuff her. She is healing. I wonder if she doesn't do it again. It'll be at the end of the turn, though. She'll be like, oh, she's ready. There we go. If that doesn't land, that'll feel pretty bad. Hey, we got it. We were guaranteed to get it, but it still is nice, you know? True strike. Double sturdy shot. We didn't get our... We kept... Yeah, we did kind of make a mistake by boosting all the bat characters, all their attack. But whatever. All you could do is what you could do, right? Returns to normal. That son of a gun. Maybe we just go for damage now. We're probably not going to break her before she dies. Nice try, buddy. There we go. Tickle number 2 down. I am the tickle master.